in these windows. I'm getting the signal through the glass. And what I've had to do is I've angled the low noise block at an angle so that to do with the reflection. So there's certain horizontal and vertical channels, some that I can't get, but it's actually centred to give the best picture on Chinese central television. That's what it's mainly used for. The black, it looks like a mini satellite dish, is a vintage Sony parabolic dish from the 1980s, and I'm using that for high definition free view. But the aerial on top here, the big aerial here, this is the latest piece. This is my satellite receiving aerial on the amateur, the 2 metre band. And this is a wide angle attachment on this TV camera. And you can see my little telescope. I've got a 3-inch reflector. So I mainly use that one in my balcony in the summer when I can't, when the observatory's shut, but in the winter. I mainly use the one in the bottom there is one that John Braithwaite, I bought off of John Braithwaite, which is a prototype of the Frank Saturn telescope from the 60s. Now, this is the operations with a satellite receiver. Instead of talking about space, you can actually run your own space program and do real things. Myself and Graham Dale had a lot of talks about actually starting to get into doing real stuff for satellites, so I've moved from talking to doing it, you know. It's quite difficult. I had to take a gamble doing this because I didn't know whether this was going to work or not. Because I stay in a multi-storey building, it's concrete, metal and all the rest of it. The box, I got this from the group of the group of Earth Observation, which I'm a member of, and that cost 190. In fact, it was more than that. It was about 200 and something. Because in backward Britain, the daft government has let pager companies use the weather satellite band. So if you go to the advanced European countries like France, they don't have that problem. So we are plagued with interference. So this box is especially hardened for the UK, but it's still... the program is a satellite tracking program that also decodes, but it's a lot more sophisticated than my little receiver. And what I'm doing is it goes on the internet, it downloads the orbital dynamics, and it's tracking the satellites that are in a low Earth orbit. So you've got to wait until they come over, and then it tells you when the acquisition of signal is, when the rest, and when you lose the signal. If you look at the box, there's some better one. You've got, it's quite simplified, you've got a signal strength meter here, and you've got A1 and A2s, you can put 2 aerials in it, so I've just got 1 aerial in it, and then you've got 5 frequencies that you use, and 6 is for the geostationary satellites, where you have to add other stuff to do that. And your selected button is the channel that you want to look at. It also automatically scans, but mine won't work. Why it won't work is there's so much blooming interference in Dundee, it won't work, you know. I've only managed to get 1 picture. I've been trying for the last week or 2. I've tried about 5 times and I'll hear the satellites. It's not like it's not like satellite TV, it's not like Sky. You don't sit down and you don't see it live on the TV. What you have to do is you've got to record the signal. And you're using its mechanical TV system with a mirror drum camera, and you're hearing it's like a beep 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 beep, tick tock tick tock tick. You actually hear the clock tick tock tick tock tick tock, and you record that. And I'm recording that onto my hi-fi on a cassette tape. I take the cassette tape out, and then I'll take it through the computer room. And I put in a little cassette player that's connected to my computer, and that digitises it into a WAV file at 125 kilobytes. And then the program decodes to a picture. My first attempt was not Saturday, but the Saturday before, and that was the picture I got. And that was amazing because I'd taken when I got it, it's upside down. I couldn't make head nor toe of this, but I got something. And I had it on my phone, and when I looked on the phone, it was upside down, and then I reckon, well, there's Norway. It's works, you know. So what we've got here is Norway and Sweden, and there's Denmark, and that's Poland there, and the UK is here in the clouds, so it's not. and so on over here. The white lines across the middle here are almost certainly mobile phone or a pager interference. The black lines is to do with the differential in the satellite receiver, because what was happening is it goes from one aerial A to aerial B, and as I've only one aerial, what happens, it loses information, there's nothing that changes back. So I had to take the thing to bits. It's like a dip switch you'd have on a hard drive, and change it position so that the light stays on. And that is all. I've got a colour picture, and it's like it puts in but it's really puts in a map, and because I've got 2 programs out of something else. But I have been trying, and I've been at it, I've had about 5 passes, and I just can't get it. I've recorded it, put it in, and it's not giving me a picture. Some of the satellites are all coming at different distances. Maybe they're too far away and it's too weak, you know. The next stage is to buy a QH aerial, I can't say the word, quadra helix, and it's like a pole and like a helter-skelter, and that's going to cost me £289. And I wanted to see, before investing that kind of money, whether I could get this. So I'm getting that with an ordinary aerial, if I send away for the real aerial. And this guy down in England uses it in his loft, so I should be able to use that in my balcony. That may get something better, but I haven't been able to get any more pictures. I've been trying. Part of the problem is you get a pass, but then I've got to go out, I'm busy, I've got to go to my work or whatever. So I really need a day when I'm not going anywhere. And there are passes in the morning and then in the evening, and you get them at night time, but it's no use because the sky isn't dark. I don't know anybody else that's doing this. Oscar had a satellite receiving station in Astra, but nothing ever happened. I'm quite pleased I'm the first person in Astra's history to actually get stuff from space and decode pictures, apart from just watching Sky TV or CNN or whatever. But that's a satellite image. That was couldn't believe it, my first attempt I got a picture. I managed to decode about 10 lines of this. And I hadn't time, and then it was during the week, and I had another shot, and I ran the tape. And theoretically, I can get from Africa, North Africa, right up to Iceland. But because I'm in a building and all the rest of it, I'm losing signal and all the rest of it. So I'm taking the other picture I got as a similar kind of scene. I'm getting the kind of North France and Germany and the UK. At the end of the day, I'm interested in Scotland. You can see Scotland, that's what I want. On Saturday, it was a lovely day, and it came over and I recorded, and I could hear the clock and everyone going tick-tock. Well, these pictures are going to be amazing. But unfortunately, no, I couldn't get a picture. So I'm going to give a talk about satellite encoding and all that. I'm going to do that in November, I think. So, which will go into a lot more detail. And you can get the pictures, you can actually download them off the internet. But I think it's a lot more fun if you do it yourself. So I hope you all found that interesting.
Did. Yes, thank you very much, Robert.
Is there any chance you could email me a copy of the slide with all the capsules?
Yes. In fact, I can get this on the stick. You've got your stick, you know.
I do, in fact, have a stick. Thank you very much. I shall mention that I got it from you if I show it next weekend.
Well,
Now, also on
when you're done with it, can you stick a copy of it on you for Bob then? I don't know what stick with it.
I've got my stick, I can give you a copy.
Well, copy, just take put the whole slideshow on and stick it in for Bob.
The European Space Agency, the European astronaut Andre Kuipers, they've released an hour tour of the ISS. I've got that on my stick for you as well. That's really impressive, you know. It is, we've had little videos, but this is the longest I've seen yet, you know. I got an email, so...
Shall I
stick that in Andy's as well, if there's space for it.
No.
It's on that, it's on. I need to copy it onto the...
Oh, I see.
No, you can't have USB there.
I tell you what, I'm just going to tie that on the back in a
He's
second.
wanting a copy.
But behind, you've got another USB.
Yeah, but how do I copy it?
Just use Explorer. Just open Explorer and copy from one drive to it should just appear in Explorer as another drive.
Which is which? Switch
It's Gina trying to